Everybody, it's your boy Shad L Hex Pro, whatever I'm known as by you. And today we're gonna be doing a mix me on the strongest Saiyan Nappa, the only Saiyan with a mustache in this game. Uh, we're gonna be talking about a couple things, but we're definitely gonna get into the nitty gritty of the restands, the combos, Cyberman, stuff like that. But before covering any of that, go by the basic mix me area, which will be buttons, then specials, then some combos, neutral, and then instead of doing pressure then mix, that's going to be one section for this character. With that said, let's begin. So his buttons are actually like they're blessed. They're actually really good. He has a -350, which if you've been following the series, -4 is like the holy place. No, -2 is the holy place. -3 means that if they press a button, they can't catch you. Let me put a 6 frame character on the screen. Right. The reason Goku's jab whiffs because he doesn't have the biggest of jab. Somebody like Bardock could still hit him because of the slower jab, 7 frames, and Bardock's jab just has more range. But yeah, so -3, he can backdash versus 7 frame characters. So like even with big jabs like Nappa himself, I can do this and I get out. So yeah. With that said, he also has 2L. This button is broken. 2L is frame 8, right? Which is pretty bad for a light, but it's only -1. Which means versus 7 frame characters or 6 frames, they have to almost instantly press the button. So if I do this, and it's on the counterattack jab, so he's counterattack jabbing, but he's waiting 1 frame, right? Watch this. We clash because we both have 7 frame moves, but he waited too long. So something like this, that shit, right? He gets hit, but that he gets hit. It's a really, really good stagger option. If we set him from instantly jabbing, right? So somebody like Goku with a 6 frame, if he waits 1 frame, right, he still beats us. He still beats us. But if he waits 2 frames, we clash. So you have to know he's gonna stagger. There's no way you can react that it's gonna stagger. You just have to actually know it, which is really strong. This A better way to explain it, on block, this is almost the same situation as 6M. It's just 1 frame slower. Really strong. I could go on for a while why this button is kind of like wild. Spacing wise, he can do this. He doesn't carry. It stops his momentum, like pretty much instantly. It has a lot of friction, so he can't like do the screen carry that we spoke about. But this button itself is really strong. With that out of the way, you have LL. The second hit is ginormous. It's -7, so you can't stagger off of it that well. But his mediums allow him to do it, which we'll cover here. His last L, I didn't talk about this in most Mix Me guides because I forget. But the last L is a lot of range. It auto confirms if the second hit connects. The third always connects against a grounded opponent. It's -5 on block with a lot of pushback. So it's effectively safe. Pretty mashable as well. Okay, so with that covered, his mediums. So firstly, this is a low, right? You can see that base block. All right, so he has a low here. He has a low here. He has a low here. So his third low. So he similar to 17, right? It's 3 lows, but he can't true string into these lows unless he does LL. So he can't do triple low string like 17 can, right? But what he can do is LL like that. There's a gap, but they can't mash through it. Like they still get counter hit. Even the slower one, which is 2M, they still get hit. Right? So he has 3 lows. He can stagger off 2 of them. 5M is -4 on block, and 2M is -7. So this one's hard to challenge, or this one's actually easier to challenge, but spacing makes it harder. If you look here, This is something that can happen, right? Or even better, uh, because 2O's ginormous range is like here, it's gonna reach. So yeah, trust in that button. Trust in that button. Next we have his heavies. 5H is a lariat, similar to Bardock's. It's -8 though, so he does have to cancel it to make it safe, which means you have the heavy OS. For the people who don't know how to heavy OS, since I did see it asked in one of my videos, it's heavy, right? Let me tell them to guard random to explain it better, right? You see how I super dash? It's because I'm pressing H at the time that he would have, like, the little animation would have happened. See? So if he gets hit, I super dash, right? And then if he blocks, you just input the special. Nappa, like, if you're perfect with it, technically he can true string with his heavy OS. Like, watch this. So that's a true string, but realistically, you're gonna get it a little later, right? Like, I still inputted it. If you look at my inputs, I still inputted it, but his heavy OS isn't like plus or isn't true string, which can cause an issue if they know that you heavy OS. They can input something like reflect, and he just dies. Nappa can't cancel like into anything but that, or like vanish, right? And the vanish is a late cancel. So yeah, at that point you're kind of screwed, right? Of course, he does have options like weird stuff he could do, but realistically speaking, you want to true string into this because it's -5. But yeah, with that out the way, it's 2H, good horizontal range, somewhat. Mm, somewhat. Vertical range is great. It's a neutral jump. It covers that. Let's see. The peak of a neutral jump, and I think like the descent of a super jump, it's able to catch. Oh shit, that was not the move. Goku just mixed me. Alright. Normal. There we go. Make him super jump real quick. So it catches him on the way down. So it's a pretty good vertical range, and if you've been keeping up, we said vertical range is way more important than horizontal range for 2H's. So this type of stuff helps a lot. So now we can get on the specials. He has an overhead, frame 24, which is the same frame as 6M. Difference is, as for a solo character, if you don't have assist backing you, this reward is higher, right? This gives sliding. This just gives +3 situation. This gives sliding to a safe jump, which could be a plus like 15 situation, right? And recharge your assist. For those who don't know this, assist regen Oki, right? Wait, let me do it correctly. Watch this. Oh shit, do it right. What the hell is a Nappa's assist regen Oki? Character's weird, but yeah, there's more than likely Oki that allows Nappa to get his assist back afterwards, which is just there's a thread, Kalapshi, I don't know how to say his name, has a really good thread on assist regen Oki, so look for that. So this is 6M speed, it gives sliding. He can cancel it after normal, so it still has an overhead threat late into strings. If you know somebody is willing to like just block, this still helps a lot. And if they do block it, you're still rewarded uh, pretty heavily. Like this, it's actually pretty hard to press a button here. If I show, let's see, counter attack. Why am I moving that? Jab. So it hits about here, right? And both our buttons whiff, even from point blank. But this button doesn't. Yeah, the mighty 2M. Well, 2-0, my bad. Which makes it pretty good for like taking your turn, beating the mash. So that's one special. Next is Nappa's only beam level projectile, which is 236S and 236 hold S. They're the same move effectively. This one recovers faster than... No, they're the same one. Nice. They're effectively the same move in the corner. Nothing changes that I know of, so it doesn't matter. But due to its range, right? So due to its range, it's not that great. It's only -2, and again, we just spoke of this. -2 is the holy grail number, which means if I do this and I time the backdash, I still get out. The holy grail backdash, which means taking your turn. He has a safe way to end his turn in case the string, just goes wrong. And after 5H, it's a frame trap, so it's not like they can, stop themselves from getting hit. He can hit confirm it as well, like into Spark or something, right? The Spark whiffs, so pretty good, pretty good. I don't know if it's a TOD starter. I'd have to allow that, but it might be a TOD starter. It is a really good thing. It also easily vanishes confirms because of how big the hit stop is. So yeah, this in itself is a good move. What's another thing with this? So if I do something, say, let's show that. So with TK, this move is I think it's -2 or -3, but it does have this is what 57. Alright, took it out. That used to be plus, but for now in situations like this, that hits frame 20. And if it hits meaty, which is just late frames, he can combo off of it. So his beam move, he can combo off of. He's one of the few characters who can actually do that. It's pretty strong. There's not a lot of situations where you use meaty 2-6M anymore, because it doesn't work mid-screen. But in situations like the corner where he just won't be able to get sliding, like maybe say here, and he hits you with super dash, he just can't reach the corner, and you know they're going to delay tech or something of that. So delay stand on. Something like that could hit the delay stand, and then they get up, and you get a combo. Scaling is pretty good too. It's a light move, but it hits so hard that you pretty much get high damage no matter what. Next is 2-1 for us. This move has a guard point, which is non-projectile, so Key Blast hit me, but physical attacks won't, which means something like this, which is the Vanish, RPS. Delay it. Crap. I think his activate frame 5 instead of frame 6. What frame? I probably gotta get info on that. Yeah, frame 5. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, I'm just bad at inputting it. Say less. But yeah, this move has a guard point. I probably should just show it off of 6M. Stop being stupid. I probably would have made it way easier for me. Alright. There we go. Yeah. After 6M or any +1 situation, so like Go Tank CX Punch, he can still do that. He can't do after Vanish. That's what I was thinking. And he does get a full conversion to sliding, which is always good for a meterless reversal move. Very few in this regard can do this. I think he gets more now if he does this route. Shit. Yeah, he can do something like that and get more. Like that. Which is really strong. But that's generally the only use for this move is after 6M. It does have use. I'm not saying it's bad. But the main position you use it is after 5H so that you go from, -8 to -5. However, at the tip of 5H, it does whiff. And if people know this, which not a lot of people do, you can actually just hit Nappa, like if you know the timing. Let me see. Not that, even though he's still blocked. But I think like you have to time it once the guard point goes away, which is later into the move. Yeah, you just punish him. You get a full 2-in punish. People don't talk about that because most cases when you press it, you're gonna assume you're that close. But if you hit the end of it, you just die. You just die. It does create a weird situation if they try to reflect like this. Right, they still get hit, which is cool. That's kind of, you know, fraudulent, but it does happen. They get hit by the second hit. Cool. But yeah, that's not really the best of things. I just saw a fly, my bad. But yeah, so remember, you can 2-in punish it. If he hits on the tip of the move, you can see it though. It's not like you have to instantly do it. He can't cancel it on whiff, so you have a lot of time to hit him. Let me see. Yeah, you have a lot of time. He's delaying it 7 frames and still pressing a 14 frame 2-in. So yeah, I think I can make him delay 10 frames, like even longer. Okay, that got hit. Pull back. Yeah, the move doesn't have insane range, like people like to tell themselves. So yeah, I hit him, what, 22 frames after he inputted the move and he got punished. So just take that into notice that this move isn't a go-to, I'm gonna true string every time because it happens. It does give him good extended block strings, right? It's always good to have an extended block string. It doesn't true string in the vanish anymore. It used to, but it doesn't now. But either way, it's still good to be able to do this. Like, this is still, right? He can't do 5H, 2H, but he can do 5H, 2-in for us. So pretty strong. He can hold it, but in my opinion, the hold doesn't do nothing. In that one situation we just showed, which is pressing 2M 8 frames after he does this, this is the counter, but it still gets hit. So if he presses it earlier, I think he guard points you, but that doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things. It helps for combos. The charged version is mainly combo fodder. So we kind of covered all the moves y'all know about. And we covered neutral mainly. His neutral is really just 5H. His JS is really good for this angle. It is convertible. So from like this position, air dash JS does make contact, right? And if he's low enough to the ground like such, he can 5H confirm, which is pretty good. From here as well, he can like, if he air dash key blast, I think he can like run up 5L. But the angle is kind of iffy, and it's inconsistent generally. On the ground, however, he does have a special ability. His grounded 5S has the property of frame 4 key immune, and it beats all other key blasts. Yeah, he can't convert, right? But something like that, which is 5S into charge 236S, I think you delay it, or it hits big bodies only. But he definitely can just vanish confirm. It beats Broly key blast, any key blast in the game. He's key blast immune to, and you just confirm it. This is one of those situations where it's either a bar for a bar, or you just flat out win, right? And they just get hit. Pretty strong. That's actually really strong in the grand scheme of things because it helps him in neutral. He didn't have this before. Frame 4 means something like, let me show. Right, something like point blank 6M just to show +0. I still win. Also, the first hit is not a. Let me see. Guard all. The first hit isn't a key blast. It's actually a projectile. I mean, it's a physical hit. And unless I'm misremembering, it true strings off of 5H? No, it doesn't. It's 1 frame too slow. but it is strong in the sense that it does allow Nappa to do something like that. He can do that and confirm. So yeah, this move is actually like overall it's really strong. The fact that it allows Nappa to handle key blast. Because before, if I 5H, I got hit by key blast. If I planted, I got hit by key blast, so I had to block him. And then once the cyber came up, they shot key blast and he got hit. So now it gives, even if you don't confirm, like you just let them do it. Oh shit. Right, something like that. You can still do this into a plant, and they can't do it. I'm still plus after the plant, so I get to move forward. I have a Cyberman in neutral. Now let's talk about Cybermans. So I named mine Tyrone, Uniqua, and Michael. But the difference is in color. The light one, when he comes out, Tyrone, he does slash, or yeah, slash, then swipe, and then grab. Light and medium, they do 2 hits. When Uniqua, when she comes out, she does spit, swipe, and then grab. And then when Michael comes out, he's programmable. If you don't program anything, he does spit, swipe, slide, and then grab. Oh, spit, swipe. But yeah, you can program this. So I can do, and you can hear it with the sound effect. So I pressed all L's, so now he does swipe. Yeah, 4 swipes and then detonation. I can press all in mediums. Medium is for slide, and I can press X for spit, or special for spit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they detonate. And if I press heavy, he just kills himself. He just kills himself like a good kid. Um, I myself don't use EX Cyber enough, but I have been informed that there's a lot of strong setups using this. Just an example, because again, I'm not the Nappa guy. If I do something like that, right, something like that, like spit swipe, I think. So I did spit swipe. I'm doing it backwards. Right, and you get solo mix-up. That's a solo 50-50, no assist. He can do this. Not a lot of characters can set up solo 50-50s, so the fact that Nappa, if you use like EX Cybers, technically can do it himself. And that's true string, right? All of that was a true string if done right. This still could be a true string. It's really strong. So that's Cyber in neutral. Their usage isn't as prominent as his combos, just because they don't do the move, they have to walk, and they only have a single hit of health. But in situations like this, where characters can't naturally turn around, Cybermans are usually going to hit them. So that's pretty strong. Now let's talk about restands. So, oh yeah, set the dummy to guard cancel, reflect the show is real. Got you. Um, for a lot of people, if you do know about this, shit. Right? He set the guard cancel, Z reflect. Meaning, if he grabbed the projectile, he'd reflect it. Yeah, Nappa, this is all true string. Oh shit. Yeah, he has solo mix. So that's pretty strong. If you figure out how to set it up, it works. We should do a drinking game every time I say pretty strong. But yeah, that's true string. Nothing you can do. Nappa gets solo mix. Uh, but yeah, let's talk about restands. So the way Nappa works, I'm gonna show you the restand first. I'll explain how it works, and then we'll go into depth how to use it and its positions on why it's strong. So first and foremost, here's a restand. Right. I messed up the route, but you see he dies, right? Right. He died. All his health is red, right? But the combo counter only says 6,000 damage. For those who don't know, you have 1,000. You have 10,000 health in this game, so that wouldn't have killed. There's a reset, and I can show that real quick. We're gonna set him to reversal sparking if he has it. Play recording. Right? Shit. Stop holding up. My controller is kind of broke. Sorry. There you go. So he set the reversal sparking, and we'll show you where the reset point was at. Reset. Right there is a 50-50, high-low, and I can show this again if I set it to low. Right. And he dies again. Right. And the way a restand works is I plant Uniqua, right? And she comes out, she does spit swipe, my bad. Spit swipe. And you're at such a specific height that the spit connects, but the swipe misses. And when those don't combo, they get reset and you get a combo. So showing that in motion, I won't continue the combo after restand, so we can see it. The spit hits right here. He stands up because it's a restand. The swipe misses, and I'm at the perfect height where if I do air dash high, it hits them. If I do low, they also get hit. It's a 50-50. And see that the swipe missed, and we're gonna set him to guard all. The grab happens here. He's standing, but the combo counter was still there, and the grab happens. So let's run all that back again, but this time I'm gonna make him guard the restand. Notice he blocked. So yeah, that's how the restand works. Yeah. The general ideal is to make sure this is airtight. There's a lot of Nappa players who understands the strengths and weaknesses of this better than I do. But if you do the restand correctly, like so, right, they get counter hit. Notice he's mashing 5L, but he still gets hit. This is also true if he holds up. So the best way to lab is just set him to up, so after he gets hit, he jumps. Learn to re-jump right here. You call assist, plant Uniqua. You do 5M. You do 5M. Let me press the inputs. 5L, 5M, 5S. So this. That's the inputs for the restand. Then you super dash, just press JH. The setup into it is use your smash for 5H. You do JS, J2M. The J2M, if you don't do that setup, use the smash, and it might change the setup around a little bit, so do note that. He plants it closer, which can mess it up, right? It's not as airtight, so notice that. But if you do it off of 5H, you learn to re-jump for the corner carry, so I can do something like this. Because if I don't re-jump, this doesn't work mid-screen, but if you do re-jump, you still get that. 5L, M, 5S, and you get the 50-50. Of course, you gotta lab it out. I just labbed it to get it consistently. You know you did it right if their health doesn't, if their health stays red. Like if they jump out, you messed up. Do the restand. Plant L, right? Now, I could tell you the whole route, but honestly, my friend Kalapshia, I don't know how to say his name, pretty much is the Nappa Bible. So he showed how to do everything, but this setup is strong. This is his go-to setup. Nappa has a bunch of restands, but to be honest, if you're playing him on point, they're generally not worth it. because you should hit like this, right? And then you should convert into the restand. And notice how he's still gonna die. Like, even from a super dash, he still dies. You just have to shorten the route enough so that you can still go for this. Right? And he still dies. And you get Nappa out, which solves his bad neutral issue pretty handedly. And you get to kill off the character, which is always a great thing. So that's the general vibe of the restand. Now I do want to show some tidbits of it. My assist cooldown is on normal. So look at this. So look at this. Oop, oop. Notice if I go low for the restand. Oh shit. How about I don't mess that up? Right. Notice that Jiren's coming back. Yeah, Jiren came back. I got to use him in the setup. This allows you to kill for less meter and keep Nappa in. You can do an anti-reflect there or not. There's a lot of setups. Nappa's anti-reflect in this situation is JLS. It doesn't combo, but it is strong. And 5L5S is also good. With that said, going high doesn't regen the assist. In most cases, if Nappa has both his characters, he's still killing off of the restand, right? Like, I'm still gonna kill him even from this setup. Go low if you need the assist back that bad. If you go low, you get your assist back. They're guaranteed to die. If you go high, you have to spend all your bar. So if I go low here, like this, both my assists came back. They die for 2 bars, which is always a good thing. Probably could have optimized it a bit more, but you get the idea. If I go high, though, notice I saved the bar there. If I go high, he still dies, but I have to spend all my meter. So you have to, pick what character you want to bring in. But they do kill. This restand makes Nappa kill off of anything. Given, like, every situation becomes a guess for your life every time he hits you. Notice that I did raw super dash. Something like this, right? IEDM. Oh shit. Yeah, something like an IEDN, which is a common starter if you're pressuring somebody. You only need 1 assist to confirm. Right, they still die. And call your 3rd assist. And they die. So optimize, 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 optimize. I could do this pretty much all day, but another option that you should probably learn is that once somebody becomes aware that the restand is possible, in this situation, a lot of players are gonna opt to mash reflect. You can still grab them before the cyber connects. And they die. I accidentally did a reset there, but the general idea is they still die off of the DR, so mashing reflect kills them anyway. So optimize, optimize, optimize. Make sure that if you hit them, they get put into the restand and they die. Personally, I feel like this is probably Nappa's best team because in a situation like this where Goku's dead, right? I only have one character. Nappa can't confirm into it the same way as I did before, right? Because I can't do 5H. Like if I try to do it the same way I just did when I had both assists, like this, restand, I have no assists, so I can't get the restand. I still can't technically, but Nappa does have a special level 3. So let me show that real quick. So something like this, right? He can't convert, but if you save the smash like that and you hold the level 3, you can plant and you still get a combo. He has a whole level 3 that's special cancelable and he can do whatever he wants. So in a situation like raw super dash, just go into the restand. And they reflect it, but you get the idea. I still got the restand, and I can kill. This works from 2 bars, if I recall. He's really good at stealing somebody's spark. Right? Something like that, and you kill him. If I go low here, they die. Oh shit, I missed. Let me see. I'm gonna go low here just to show assist regen. Alright. That was timed a little slow. Last attempt at this shit. Holy shit. But yeah, you kill them off of raw super dash, unconvertible situations. Of course, if you hit the ground, you don't need to do that route. You can just 5H. But do know, learn to set up off a charged level 3. And also learn anti-reflects. I can show one of his anti-reflects that I know of. They're not as consistent. I think 5L, 5M is anti-reflect for this character. Oh shit, that's not reflect. Oh shit, I got punched in my shit. Key blast. Here we go. Yeah, that's anti-reflect, and it's a low, so it's a double low. Most people hold jump after reflect. They have to respect that. Put this all together. His Saibaman confirm off of the restand. If you go low, they still get hit, and you still kill him. A medium starter as well, so you kill him for no meter. Learn the route in or after. It's pretty strong, but that's the crux of Nappa. Literally, he does have some other tidbits outside of that, like if you don't have assists. After EX punch, his frame advantage is so high because of the bounce, he can actually plant into midi 2H. I don't know the route. I don't know the cyber order to input him, but I do know that he does have a setup. Yeah, he has a setup for that. Don't know it at all. I don't know it at all. I think it's spit swipe, but again, I wouldn't know. I have to learn it still. Yeah, it's something like that. And he gets Oki. So, that's generally Nappa's thing. His 5LL, we talked about the range a little bit. If they block it, his anti-reflect still works. I think that catches backdash as well. Yeah, it catches backdash, which means it also is an anti-reflect. As such, which even here he gets a third reflect situation because of how big his 5H is, and that's pretty good. So, as a quick overview on Nappa, never let him become solo. Most people who fight Nappa teams just snap him out the first hit and force you to play Anchor Nappa. So make sure he has at least the full team. That's what you need. Once he loses a member, he gets dramatically worse. But for now, make sure he has his full team. Always, always, always convert into the restand, no matter what you have to do. Even in situations like this, something like this, even though it seems wasteful for most characters, the reward for him is a two-touch. So, just think of the risk reward. Just think of the risk reward. So always keep Nappa in. I recommend Jaren. I really do. I think he solves one of Nappa's problems of converting without assists. But still, team synergy is important. So always have a team built for Nappa, not for your other characters. For Nappa, he's a greedy character. He's one of the only greedy characters now. You feel me? And I've seen you Nappa players try to play solo. I have. When y'all don't have any assists, I've seen what y'all go for. Y'all pressuring somebody who just can block because there's no reason for them not to. And y'all will do shit like this. And it's not worth. That's not working, man. Neutral, y'all will plan Saibaman, hope it'll work. You'll vanish here. Yeah, that's not working. This character cannot function without help. So please keep your team synergy in check. Furthermore, learn the solo restand in case you get a corner hit, like so. You can't go wrong having solo mix. Limit break means he kills. Yeah, limit break means he kills. Three, I should probably show y'all this because no Nappa player seems to do this. If his back is to the corner and he hits you, just convert like this. Into restand. Again, they always die. This don't seem good to y'all? This character's great. I had to tag him out, but honestly, it's not that bad to spend a level 3 with Nappa just because of how much damage he does. But yeah, that's generally all I have to say. Um, if you need anything else for Nappa, I'll have the Nappa guides, their Twitters linked in the description, and hopefully their YouTube channels. There's some more Cyberman mix. I kind of scratched the tip of the iceberg with how much this character can do with Cyberman, but I did show you his strongest option. If you want to succeed, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate this character. In the means of his flowchart, flowchart is hit them, convert into the restand, kill them. Some people hit them, convert into the mid-screen mix, which doesn't kill or it uses a bar, but you could just convert into the restand, etc., etc. Keep it simple. In this specific scenario, I've seen a lot of people try to do things like this, right? Oh shit. Damn, I have not done this input. And then they get a setup there. It's not worth. It's not worth because you're spinning a bar still, and in a position like this, you could definitely just convert into the 2H Vanish Confirm, and you know, restand. So keep it simple. This character, uh, I've tweeted about it before. This character is what we call solved because his game plan has been figured out and his flowchart has been solved. With that all done, if you have any questions, hit all them up. Hit me up. This is Shad L Hex Pro, whatever I go by for you. Have a good day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.